Hello, I hope you're all okay today. I'm sitting with a lovely, lovely tree, a cedar tree, which is quite large. And those of you who watch my videos know that I do a lot of filming next to trees because they're just beautiful energy. And it helps to really ground and balance. It's gorgeously healing for you. So today I'm talking about the heart center. You know, I say here because this is our heart center and the thymus gland. Nature helps us bring us into that center because the energy is so beautiful. We all connected through the heart. You might have watched some of my videos about heart communication and communication beyond words. So we live in a world which is very, very about artificial environments and stimulus, constant information needing to come in and analyze. And our brains, people's brains are starting to change in how we process information and look up things. And I think right now we have, a call to become more heart-centered and to be in that heart-centeredness and to use our energy systems and work with our energy systems for everyday life. As a species, we're changing, but we are connected to all the other life. I watch the life around you and I look how much more in the moment a lot of life is. Very still, very quiet, just breathing. And your heart energy brings you into the moment. And in those moments, universal wisdoms are revealed. So even if I had never read anything or learned anything or been taught anything, and I was going by feeling, I would say this is a really powerful center, because think about when you fall in love and you lose somebody you love and you think, oh my gosh, it's almost unbearable. The grief can be unbearable. And so while we might think of the physical heart, the energy here is so strong. We can work with it for healing ourselves, healing other people. We can send the beautiful love across the universe. And you might say it's twee, but what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It really does. And the more we can be in that place, the better for all of us. So if we think about the energy centers in our bodies, the Chinese recognize, they call them dantians, and there was one here within the heart, there's one here, and there's one in the lower sort of abdomen base, around the kidney areas. So you'd want to keep the energy more lower down. The more hot-hearted you are, the more harder it is to think. You get quite stressed. So bring your energy down to your heart, down to your lower abdomen, back into the kidney energy. The ancient Indian systems recognize that there were 7 major chakras going down the center of you, aligning with your spine. And you might say, I'm grounded, my base chakra. The third eye is a really powerful, the brow chakra. And the heart is the center between the lower and what we call the higher energy centers. It's the bridge between the spirit and the physical. It helps facilitate consciousness. And it's one of the most powerful organs in the body. It seems to be the most intelligent organ. It connects us to the spirit world, which is super important, because we live in, like I say, this artificially constructed world, which doesn't really put precedence on connecting with a tree or connecting with the spirit part of you, which is essential for well-being. So your heart center related to the thymus gland. The thymus gland is to do with immunity. The gland is it's bigger when you're born, and then it atrophies, as in shrinks, as you get older. So it's to do with your ability to fight off disease. I don't know about you, but when we are positive thinking, when we feel that joy in the heart, we become like a child, then we feel like strong, we feel strong within ourselves. And we have the ability to direct healing throughout our bodies with the power of the mind. So where the thoughts go, energy flows, and then the blood flows, and we can work with healing. So closing off your heart if you get hurt is just not a good move, because you want to keep your heart open to life, to the beauty of being physical. Now, the physical world, I understood from a very young age, was just a superficial layer. Behind that is like an energy field. There's a presence. And whether you want to call that presence God, or you want to say you would call it Supreme Creator or the Tao or Great Spirit, that presence is the unmanifest. And out of everything comes the physical world. It's the time, and we've got the time-spatial world. The world beyond that is beyond time and space. And you can tap into that constantly. And the ancients recognized the pineal gland was one that you could tap into that. So traveling different spatial realms and, different sort of time and space, where everything's known can be known, access through here. You can do that however you feel you want to do it, what works for you. But I've always thought that for me, I was always in a state of lucidity a lot of the time and tapping into it from a young age. And deep meditation works for me. The unmanifest comes into the physical world to give you guidance all the time. So listening to your heart and listen to your gut instinct will actually guide you. Most of what you do will come from the subconscious. The conscious world is just a fine upper layer of how you experience the world. So if some of you are watching this thinking, what are you talking about? What are you talking about this about? I just wanted to watch a video about plants. Well, you know, I do talk about identifying plants and how you can work with them for natural medicines, but they are spirit, they are energy, and everything you take into your body transforms you in some way. So it's acknowledging that everything is connected. And, you know, I work with energy and healing and helping people to become more in tune with themselves, more in tune with the natural world. Being in nature helps facilitate that energy flow throughout the body. It opens you up to different realms of being. The Thymus Gland was recognised to be so powerful as this sort of bridge, you know, to the spirit world. That you look at ancient cultures like the ancient Egyptians, where they've got, you know, you see the pictures with this little structure on top of their head, which is the Thymus Gland. It's extremely powerful. We can work with opening the pineal, you know, this whole area here. So we might want to access other dimensions, or a knowledge that's not so like just given to us, but we travel with it. The Thymus Gland is the same, and if you actually, you'll identify a point in your chest, and it's more sort of sensitive. Don't press too hard, but if you circle it, or you gently tap on it, you're activating your Thymus Gland. You're activating your immunity in a way, you know, your ability to love life, you know, and become more heart-centered. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in love through that center and breathe out love. When you tap into love and you feel love, you feel like you could just absolute joy and happiness. You become like that child who's so happy, like, wow, look at the sky, look at the clouds, look at the trees. You know, I'm alive, it's so beautiful. The passion for life and just living and love. Try every day for the next week, breathing in and out of this center of love, breathing kindness, breathing compassion, breathe it out, direct it towards the world, and see how the world changes in response to you. It's absolutely incredible. But do it for non-selfish reasons. Do it because you just love it and you just want to direct that energy and see what comes back. See how the world responds to you. When you love unconditionally and you don't expect things back, you listen to the world, you listen to the guidance being given, you find that you flow with that energy so well. I'm talking about passion today because I talk from experience. The heart center, being heart centered, is what we need right now. To feel, to love. We are feeling beings, we are organic beings, and it's so important to be in that place. So I'm going to wish you a very, very awesomely beautiful day. I'm going to go for a little walk now and get back out in the sun, and I will connect again with you soon. I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you. Bye.